Chedda. Hey, grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black, black, black. It's black, 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 black. Hey, discrimination and hating got put through all that. Big dog, CEO, I wear all hats. Never lied to you once, I spit all facts. That was our people sprayed with the water hose. That was our women raped and then called hoes. How I'm done, my ancestor taught your child to read. Not to mention all the resources we created. Why they didn't want to see black families together. Would it be too strong with two parents at home? Young nigga better listen to this pimpin'. Don't you ever let the police get you slipping. Fuck playing with guns, educate yourself. Now lead your son. You gon' treat your lady right if you respect your mom. Otherwise, treat the opposition how it comes. You're only a slave if you think you one, nigga. Yeah. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of stuff that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black, black, black. It's black, black, Chedda, black. Hey, I'm just a king from the south. I had a dream like Martin, I hope I live it out. Hey, black on black crime, it's a new time. It ain't just the opposite, I gotta watch mine. They smile in your face, but put a knife to your spine. You can do the same thing. Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
I was wiping. No.
That's Cho right there. You know, Cho rap. I rap.
Man, listen.
We all kind of in the music game.
Yeah. Shit
Hey man, we got some exclusive shit going on today, man. Welcome to another episode of the H.O.G podcast show.
Hey,
it's Friday, October the 28th, and I'm your host, Chedda, man.
Hey, I'm your host, Ceo.Gatti, Mr. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going.
I'm that North Memphis veteran financial lead, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what time it is, man. We're gonna do it the chat way today, so we're gonna keep this shit going the right way and get these introductions in.
PPPs.
Yes, sir. So we got three things that we got to do to be a hog or a hoggette. You know what I'm saying? And before we get into this big business with these guests that we got on here, we're gonna do that toast. So we're gonna hold up them cups. Everybody that's been tuning in to us, they know what the business is. So
John, tell me that part. I
told you that. I said, get you a bottle of water or something.
Without drinking. Y'all drink with us.
Hey, we're gonna drink for you, all right?
Yep, sure we are.
It's three things.
I just got my coffee though.
It's a hog or a hoggette that stay prayed up,
stay papered up,
and stay pulled up, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, today we got a special guest, one of my homies, one of my friends. You know what I mean? We used to be in the same booth together, man. Hey, Mr. Overseas Trappin, you know what I mean? SCM, all type of shit, man. Yeah, Yung Tec in the building, all the cars in Germany, man. Yes, sir.
Straight up with it, man. Welcome to the show.
Appreciate it for got me. Appreciate it, you guys got me, man. I'm really glad to be here.
For sure, and last but not least, man, we got the motherfucking Memphis rap legend in the building, Miss Yino. Miss Rock to a juice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The Memphis rap legend in the building, Lil Chad.
Yeah, no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So look.
Set way.
We appreciate you for stopping in and spending some time with us today. You could have been doing any damn thing else, you know what I'm saying? So we want our fans and our people that follow our pages and stuff like that to like, share, comment, hit the notification bell, put this shit out there so y'all can get this content, man. So we want to do this, the structure of it, chat. We're gonna do the artist, the mother, and the entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? So I got a couple that I want to run. So I was checking out some interviews and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I came across this one to where you was mentioning something about your name and how it was spelled and stuff like that. But then you got into this name that you call Cha-Cha.
or optimal. You know what I'm saying?
Optimal. Yeah.
So when you said Cha-Cha and optimal, I'm like, damn, she must smoke a lot of weed. Or was it
And
really?
the crazy part, I want number 12 years old talking about little Octimo.
Hey, but in Memphis lifestyle, you know now that it was accessible at that time. You know what I mean? So I can feel where you coming from. But so what did those names stem from? Were they like just family names, or did that were those ever your stage names?
Well, I know little Octimo came from, they smoking the little trees in the Octimos. And so I was just calling myself little Octimo. And then I end up changing my name because my name's Chastity. So it's spelled Chasticy. But MC Light is my favorite rapper.
Okay.
So she had the song called Cha Cha Cha.
Yeah.
And so I started calling myself Little Cha Cha.
Yeah.
Then from that point on, I just started calling myself Lil Chat. I was in like junior high. Started calling myself Lil Chat, and I was spelled like Lil at first. And then it was so many Lil everybody, Lil Kims, Lil Fly, Lil everybody. And then I just changed it to LA Chat. So it's still pronounced the same, but it's spelled different.
Right.
So it's still Lil Chat. It's still all pronounced the same.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I see Mama Tina in the building. Y'all see in the comment section. She said hit the like. Now hit the like. She said hit the like button.
That's a unique way to put it too, though. So what made you get into rapping, or what made you want to rap, should I say?
Well, I was in the 3rd grade, and we had Black History Month, and they wanted us to come up with something, whatever it was, just about Black history. Okay. And so I came home, and I always been late. The project Ben was due. So it was like the next day type shit. And I was telling my oldest brother, rest in peace, Curtis, he dead now. But I was telling my oldest brother, like, I need to come up with something for Black history. I need to come up with something. And they was like, he was like, I got something for you. I got something for you. I'm like, what? He's like, you gonna do a rap? I'm like, a rap? I can't rap. I'm in the 3rd grade. He was like, yes, I can. Yes, you can. And so he ended up busting the rap. And then he ended up writing it down. And then I ended up learning it. And then I went back to school and I said, y'all want to hear it? I got to say it in the interview.
Yeah, but
I got to get something too now.
Let me hit the siren for you. Hold on. 3rd grade, man. Big chat. The chat rate.
It's a long time. That's what's up.
All right, we got Dr. Martin Luther King this very day. Other people just love him for what he say, and whatever he say, he says it out loud. His voice, just draws a crowd. See, it all started out not long ago. Dr. Martin Luther King, you was a kid, you didn't know. He had a dream, and his dream came true. He was fighting for the rights for me and you. He got bombs and bricks thrown in his face, but Dr. Martin Luther King never ran away. He's the greatest, he's the greater of all. He's Dr. Martin Luther King standing brave and tall.
Let's go.
Hey,
Okay.
Hold on that motherfucker, Joe.
That shit fire. That shit fire.
Hey, check. I'm gonna tell you something. That's something these kids need to hear nowadays.
Indeed.
For sure.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes,
And
sir.
so I went back to school and I said it, and everybody was like, oh man, they thought I was bumping, because keep in mind, nobody in school was rapping. Nobody in 3rd grade trying to rap, thinking about rapping. And then from that point on, I just thought I was a rapper. I started writing poems, and then 7th grade came about Bush. We was in a war about oil. And I ended up writing a rap called Peace in the Middle East. We called Peace in the Middle East. And I ran copies of it. And I passed it out in schools and stuff. And the principal ended up saying it over the intercom. They thought it was a poem. And he was like very interested because he ended up getting in his hand. Right. And he said it over the intercom and stuff. And on that point, I just thought I was a rapper,
So you always been creative, basically.
I guess so. That's what it seemed like, don't it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mr. Tech at Yung Tec.
Yeah.
Yung Tec.
Where you get that name from? Yung Tec over here in Germany. Boy.
Oh, it's like a crazy.
Look, while y'all do that, I'm finna go and give me something to drink. We got.
Go ahead.
It ain't hard to do. It ain't hard to do now.
Yeah, look.
Let me just slide.
You ain't too far from it. We got to do the motto again when you get your shot. Then.
Oh yeah. We start.
My 6-piece. I'm about to put my 6-piece on the
I'm gonna drink the hypnotized mind brew.
Okay.
How about that?
Oh, that's what's up.
Hey, is them
What
in
up?
stores down there right
Send
now?
us some. Send us some.
Them in stores down there right now?
Well, they brew them downtown on Bill Street.
Oh, okay, cool.
I gotta come
I
back
have
to
to pick
good,
them
man.
out. All right. So let's get peed up with Miss Chet real quick then, man. Since she got up here now, her hypnotized.
You know it's the P.
Yeah, hypnotized camp group.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the hypnotized camp group, man. You know what's up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. 3 things we got to do as Hogs and Hoggates. You already know what it is. The chat way on the H.O.G podcast today. We staying prayed up.
We staying papered up.
Yes, sir.
Damn, pulled up, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hold
That way.
up.
That way.
Third.
Chat way.
Chad Wade.
Chat way.
That way. Chat way.
Chat way family.
Look.
Like I
It's
say,
warm, man.
These, because I got an A-ball. Look, I had these sitting over here so long. Now I'm tasting like,
It's nice on that one.
so
Hey,
tell us
Tech,
about
though.
the first
Young Tech.
project. Oh,
Look,
Young Tech, go ahead.
I ain't saying from y'all. Y'all ever taste Miller beer? Y'all remember Miller back in the day?
Yeah.
That's what this tastes like, a Miller beer.
Yeah. That ain't
Yeah,
gonna
this shit is cold.
make a nigga piss.
That's it.
Okay.
Go
This
ahead.
works.
Where you get that name from, Tech? Right back to it.
Yeah, it's like a funny story. The thing is, I was starting rapping too back in 2000. I think I was recording my first song. Then I go by the name because my real name is in German. I call the shit Tobias, right?
Yeah.
And then I go with T-Tech, like Toby. That's like the short name, like the nickname for my real name. And then with Technic, I call this shit like T-Tech.
Cool.
And I was going by then like for almost 8 years and stuff. I was
Ooh,
just
shit.
rapping, no producing and stuff with a couple
Okay.
of friends of mine back in school days and stuff. Like Chad, almost the same way. Like we all got the same roots, you know. And then I was changed that shit to because all the people go just like Tech. They call me just Tech. Like Gotti said it already and stuff, you know. And then I was go by Yung Tec. And that's the way I was start producing and stuff back in 2008.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Goose out here. So, Chad, what was the first project you was featured on?
Oh man, I was in junior high once again, and I ran across this cat named Lil Noy. He was already rapping with Juicy J, and we had a talent show going on. And I always tell him I can rap, and he's like, "Man, you can't outbeat me, you can't outbump me." So I end up rapping for him, and then we end up doing the talent show. He won first place, of course, because he was already known. But I won second, but I still amazed everybody because they ain't know I really could rap. You know, he kept on, I'm gonna get Juicy your number, I'm gonna get Juicy your number. I'm like, all right, he ain't gonna get Juicy my number. But he ended up giving Juicy my number. And so Juicy called me, and he called me, it could have been like midnight. He was like, what's up? This Juicy. And I know people say I tell the same story, but you can't change the truth. When I get asked the same questions, you're gonna get the same story, people. Every interview, I don't make it up. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. All right, so when he called me, and he was like, hey, man, what up? I heard you can rap. I was like, yeah, I can rap with it. Just Juice, man. He was like, let me hear you. Let me speak something. I'm like, my mama at home. My mama in the next room. I'm like, my mama at home. He like, yo, mama at home. Oh, man, I thought you wanted to rap. Oh, man, I hung up. I'm like, oh, I missed my chance. That's praise. I'm mad. And then for some type of reason, about 1 o'clock, he called back.
Wow.
And he was like, hey, how you doing? This is Jordan. He was more business this time. I was like, Jordan. He's like, yeah, Juicy. Whole total different tone, whole total, calm. I was like, okay. He's like, I heard you can rap. I was like, I can rap. He's like, well, let me hear it. This time I went out the door, down the driveway, up the street, and everything. To make sure I said this rapping. Boy, I rapped my ass off. Right. And he was like, oh, man, you is bumping. He was like, I want to get you on something. And I was like, okay, because me and my brother Womack, we used to have the little karaoke machines that we used to record ourselves on before we even tried to come out to the public anyway. So I already had plenty of raps on deck. So I don't know if he thought you could hear a bubblegum ABC 1, 2, 3 rapper because I was like 12, 13 years old. Now I hear a nigga, what the fuck, pump, Mossberg, nigga in the truck. They like, what?
3 Mafia type shit.
He pulled up like 2 days later, like with the little tape recorder thing that you hit record and play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That you just made that the little, what is that called?
Close it down like this. I forget the name of that motherfucker.
Yeah, he had the microphone where you can do, you know, and so and we recorded and it's on YouTube right now. It's called Pop Pop T Drop. Y'all hear my voice? I was so young. And that was the first thing that I done publicly.
You know what I was gonna say? Because you didn't mention I was doing some research and your brother you just mentioned Womack the Osmond.
Womack the Omen.
Womack the Omen.
Yeah.
He had an album back in what 96, 95 that was entitled Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
And I seen that you was featured on that tape. That's why I asked that question, because you, Frazier Boy, it was a couple other people that was featured on there too. But that's crazy, you know what I'm saying, to see that you came from that and you started rapping so early and you still holding your shit down to this day, you know what I'm saying, still relevant, still doing your thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What groups have you been a part of?
Okay, so I did work with 3 Mafia. And then once I did that, I did some work with Tommy Wright III.
Yep.
No, I'm a Memphis motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I done worked with everybody. I got to work with Tommy Wright. I did some more work with 3 Mafia. They was called Hypnotized Minds by then. Then after I did that, you know, I did some work with Nakia Shine. We dropped the album Dramatized. And then after that, I worked with H.O.G. We dropped the album Bad Influence. And then after that, I became my own boss. And that's Dime a Dozen. You know, and I just started dropping projects. And, you know, I just drop when I want.
That's the way to be.
But I done work with a lot of artists. I done work with Gucci Mane. I done work with Murphy Lee, Pastor Troy, Shauna. I done worked with a lot of artists though.
That's what's up.
Yeah. How about you, Yung Tec, on the mixtape scene, bro? Who you work with? Because I seen a couple of names. I just want you to say it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot of people don't know over here in Germany.
Oh yeah. So the thing is, like I said earlier already, when I start producing, so I met like back in I think 2014 Gotti over a friend of both of us, and he was in Memphis, and he told me, hey, I got a friend in the military. He's in the military and he based in Germany, and he want to link up with you and blah blah blah. And that's the way how I met Gotti. So shit was crazy. At that time, we built up our own brand and stuff. We used to record tracks, blah blah blah. Had some meetings. We had a good ass time. We had some shows here in clubs and blah blah blah. And after that, I was also in this hosting shit, like mixtape hosting. I used to have also my own radio show, and after that, I was just focusing in just hosting mixtapes. And that way, I came up with my own series. I called this shit Overseas Trappin mixtape series. And the first one was hosted by me and Baby D from Atlanta, and the second one I got Chad. That's the way we linked up and stuff. And yeah, and also after that I got Pastor Troy on it. I got DJ Scream on it. I got Bone Crusher on it. I got a lot of names on it. I used to have one with Hot Boy Turk, but we ain't dropped that shit yet.
Hey, so yeah. In the comments, we got Trap Soldier Empire from Germany out here. He said we definitely tuned in. Salute.
Yeah.
Shout out Trap Soldier.
Yep. Trap out there in Germany, man. So right back into it though, man. Albums, Chet. How many albums do you have out?
I got so many of them. I got Murder She Spoke. I got Ultimate Revenge. I got Dramatized. I got Bad Influence. I got The Hood Home Girl. I got Drama Queen. And I got a host of mixtapes. The Hood Home Girl Volume 1, The Hood Hunger Volume 2, So Gutter Volume 1, 2. I got plenty of music. Plenty. All y'all gotta do is Google it and pull it up. So we got the Chatway volumes that we be doing, them, but the indie artists that we be doing. So I guess that's another subject. But as far as me, all you gotta do is Google me. I got so much work out here.
Hey man,
me and Boo got the Witch Project. Me and Boo got the Witch Project out, and me and Crusher Black is dropping an album called Hood Sunday, October the 30th.
Yep.
It's almost there.
I've been doing my homework all fucking week. And hey man, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, Chad. Like the catalog that you get, man, like it's still killing most of the shit that's out right now, especially from a perspective. Like you didn't put it down the right way when you put it down for the M. Like, and I gotta tip my head off to you for that. You and Boo though, y'all the queens of what because we grew up listening to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, to put the body
cassette tapes. We was on the cassette tapes.
Listen, we were just talking about. We just played probably about 15 songs. Like, damn, I forgot about that one. I forgot about the features that you was on. Like,
same on my side.
For me, one of my favorite features from you was with the John. With you was on that John. It was nigga, we don't give a fuck. We don't fuck with your gun. Nigga, praise you pulling up.
That was Juice's greatest hits. Juicy Volume 7.
Yeah, so that was one of my
bitch. What? Hold what? Drop up. With the legs.
Hey, come on now.
Hey, Mr. North Memphis veteran up there, he holding it all in. He just bounce around it be all week.
Earlier.
Yeah. All week. Hey, every time we give him some message or something while he at work, he can't go crazy, first of all, because his job. He had to go outside to the truck. Wait, what the fuck? Hold the fuck up.
Man, listen. Hey, but look.
He turned off the chat though.
So what was there ever a time to where you took a pause on music due to going through like any personal things? You know what I'm saying? The time you had to step back from the game for a minute?
Yeah, it's been like the past 6 years. My brother Womack the homie, he took a fall while we was on the road, and he paralyzed from the neck down. Okay. And he's still in good spirits, still dropping music and all that, you know.
He's still dropping music.
He had to use the bathroom, and once we stopped, he missed the whole step and fell. And once we got him back up, you know, he didn't know that he was going paralyzed. But by the time he just knew after a while he couldn't move, but by the time we got him to the doctor, everything had shut down. You know, he ended up paralyzed from the neck down, and I had him in a nursing home after he left the hospital. And I was like, why is he in a nursing home? Because it seemed like a morgue to me when I used to go. The business, he's like the youngest person in there. And that was like, because he don't got nobody to take care of him. I said, who say he don't got nobody to take care of him? They're like, well, that's what we thought. I said, yes, he do. He do got somebody to take care of him. They was like, oh, okay. So, you know, they brought him on. I brought him on. And I've been taking care of him. I've been taking care of him 7 years. I just now end up letting the company get to him this year. A little bit last year, this year, a little bit of this year, a lot of this year. So, cause you know, it gets tiring on me, and I had to do it because me and my brother grew up together, and he was helpless at the time. I didn't trust nursing homes, you know, and I've been doing it. He was uncomfortable as hell. I don't want you wiping my butt. I said, look, I'd rather wipe your butt than be wiping your grave any day.
Yeah. Yes, man.
You know?
Hey, you got some fan love in the building, man. We got Michigan tapping in. They said you would, we was bumping all this shit in Michigan back then.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. That's what's up. You got to put it up now. It's even harder today.
Yeah, straight up, it is.
That's me.
So, how many siblings?
Yes, be hearing you, chat. They be hearing you.
Hey,
so I ride down the block, I be banging.
Right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So, how many siblings do you have? Is Womack the only sibling you got, or?
No, I got another older brother, Big Ceddy. You know, he's still around. I had an older brother that got killed back in '89. Rest in peace, him. But you know, other than that, so I took a break from the game. I took a break from pretty much everything, because what was there for me to do? I ain't know what else to do. And so now that's why you see me making more noise back again, starting last year on up to now, because now I'm back. I had to get the other companies involved and stuff. He understood.
Yeah,
He still spoiled, but he understood. Doctor said he want to go talk again. He's talking his ass out. He talk too much. Matter of fact, he talking his ass out. And he's dropping music every day, y'all. So y'all check out One Make the Home and Google him. He on Spotify. He's a blessing to still be here.
For sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So jumping into the music side of things, when did you actually get serious about music? You know what I mean?
When did I guess I was already serious because I still feel the same way about music as I felt back then. People I go out of town, people like, you write your own music? There's no way you write your own music. In my head, I'm like, why are you asking me this? What I'm saying, that's so different. I'm just having a conversation on paper. So I'm like, what's all right, So I guess I always took it serious because everything I wrote always made sense. I'm not a freestyler. I want to make sense. I don't want to say anything. So I always took it serious. But when I got famous in it, is of course when I started rapping with Hypnotized Minds. That's when I started making big money off of it. Because I was making locally money. That's just how it was. They'll book me at the skating ring, pay me about $100. I was glad. Couldn't tell me nothing. Book me on Beale Street, so.
Yeah. Get a pair of classic Reeboks with it.
Yeah. But I always took it serious.
Yeah. What about you, Tech, on the beat producing side after rapping?
Yeah, so after, like I said, after I stopped rap, I really into this producing stuff. But the funny thing is, I used to make some good beats, so the beats was really bumping already and stuff, but I had no clue from all that harmony stuff and all that other stuff. And one day I was here in my studio, and a dude walked by my studio and said, "Hey, yo, play a B or an A under that one." And I told him, "Huh? What the fuck you talking about? I got no clue what you're talking about and stuff." Yeah, exactly. And after that, I was like, so he turned to my teacher for like 2 years, and he introduced me all the stuff. So right now I'm really good with the melodic stuff and all that other stuff. And yeah, I'm trying to send my beats out. I got already a couple people on it. I got Al Capone from Memphis on my beats. I used to host him tapes too, and I just sent out a lot of beats. I got a couple of projects with some German dudes also. And yeah, I was trying my best. I got my beat store, so everybody can hit me up for beats and stuff, for hosting, whatever y'all need. So I'm ready to work.
Hey, this year marks the 21st anniversary of Murder She Spoke album release.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? And that's
I feel good because that's what still get me booked today. I got to be in Huntsville on Thursday. I got to be in Knoxville on the 19th, so I still get booked regularly. And they seen it like it just dropped. They know it better than me. I want to hear the new stuff.
I believe that.
Yeah. Have you ever been overseas with it?
No, I never been overseas yet.
I mean, are you willing to go overseas?
It's about that time.
I'm willing to go.
You need to come with us next October.
We gotta have the pride. Yeah, we
going to Germany next October.
Okay.
Like two of my brothers. My brothers just opened a club up. They just opened a club up over where it's opening tomorrow. So that shit's gonna pop off. It's all black, all American vibe, and the people ready. So
yeah, they ready. Like for real. That one in Bitburg?
Yeah, that's in Bitburg.
Hey,
yeah, the Black Diamond.
So Chad, explain. So Murder She Spoke was was your first album, right?
Yeah.
Your first solo album. So explain to us why you picked that name and what's the meaning behind it.
Once again, it just came naturally. Just like Chad, you didn't think it's an album name for your album, a title for your album. I was like, shoot, I don't know. Murder She Spoke. And I laughed. I don't know. They said,
Just like that.
that's hard. He said, wait a minute. That's hard. I was for real, like, that's hard. I like, well, there you go. Murder She Spoke.
Right.
Just like that. I cracked it for a joke. That's even thinking of a title for you. I was like, I don't know.
That's some hard ass work on that album, though.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So shout out to Budweiser's out full of the Budweisers.
Okay, so when did you sign to with 3-6?
Ah, man, that was a long time ago. 24 years ago?
Back in the day, mate. Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all make me tell my age now.
No, we don't do that. Hey,
They're trying
I
to
think
trick
you my big sister by a year, I think.
Oh, yeah, I'm happily 44 now. Don't get it twisted. I'm happily 44. I'm happily big 4-4. Finna be the 4-5 in about 3 months.
Yeah, what I'm doing, I'm celebrating the 4-3 tomorrow.
Yeah. Tapped in right now.
Hey.
So were there any other options on the table before you signed with 3-6?
Nah, because it was like, once I met him, that's who I stayed in contact with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it never mattered. You was gonna be with the home team regardless.
Well, yeah, I was gonna be wait. Ultimate Revenge was recorded with my cousins. I had some cousins that I had did some music with. Okay. But at the end of the day, that's 3-6 was who I was gonna sign with.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What was them recording sessions like? I know they had to be crazy.
Crazy.
Oh, man, it was crazy. Like Juicy put a beat on and Paula put a beat on. They'll come up there, they'll leave, they'll go downstairs. Yeah. I got to sit in the corner and write all the time and just zone out, I write, drop, and then I had to come out. It's like American Got Talent. I go down there until I'm finished, and they got to come back up here and see what they give me the yeah and nay. Yeah. They'll be listening like.
What about the shit talking? You know the outros used to have the shit talking on there.
Yeah.
But then did you had to kind of throw yourself in there?
Right, yeah. They always say, check you talk shit and we'll come behind you with it. So they always bowed on me.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So how often was you in the studio then? Like,
man, we had to come to the studio every day, 7 o'clock. That's how we produce so many albums.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Unless they told us not to come.
So are you in there more or less now?
Oh, less. I do the music for fun. Now, let's see, we ain't take it serious. I do it for fun. I'm having fun with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you this question right here. So, what was it like to put on for the M at the Verses?
Yes.
First of all, y'all talking about me, little like I said, little Memphis me. Everybody's super excited about the Verses. Everybody's super excited about the Verses. I'm just like, Verses, okay. Not knowing the Verses gonna change our life, make us back, like we just came back back in the 90s. I was just like, okay, Verses, like, yeah, y'all, we doing the Verses. Like, okay, we doing the Verses. Not knowing that they were just as big as what they is. Man. So by the time I get there and all the stuff was going on, I'm in the back. I'm trying to be here, like to stay the secret, like I ain't know what was going on. So all the controversy going on, and next thing you know, they gonna get me later talking about man, they out there fighting. I'm like, ooh, I'm back here trying to be all exclusive. They like, Paul, and they're like, wait a minute. So I come out, I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? Not knowing all the other stuff that popped out. I'm just like, what they trying to fight? What they want to do? Man, we been doing people and everything. What they talking about? You know, I got the microphone in my hand like this, like what they talking about? You know, what's
shit.
What was that vibe like though? Besides everybody know about the controversy, but what was the vibe like backstage?
It was the vibe. The whole vibe. We can't leave none of it out. So after all this, I'm like, okay. But when I ran after, I seen a big old pool of people. I'm like, wait a minute. So keep in mind, we ain't even thinking about the cameras at this point. I'm forgetting it all about it being televised because the audience was way big. I'm talking about it was like a big stadium, people at the bottom, people at the top, all that. But by you being backstage, you don't know. So by the time I'm running out there, I'm looking like, so it was real, crazy. I'm out here now, there ain't no turning back. So it was real fun and man, it changed our lives.
Straight up.
That's how the vibe was.
Big facts.
Hey, we want since Chat got the drink with her, we want to do a little say it or sip it. We're gonna have 3 questions for you. That's all.
Couple questions. That's it.
Just 3
for that.
3. So basically, how we play this game, Chat, is we're gonna play it with you in this type of way. We're gonna play it with Memphis artist comparison. So we're gonna give you 2 artists. If you pick one of them, then you don't have to drink. But if you plead the fifth or can't pick between the 2, then you gotta throw back a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
You too, Tech. We got a question for you too. We throwing you in there.
I bet. Say no more. I'm ready.
Say it or sip it.
All right. So Chat, Yo.Gatti or Young Dolph?
I'm gonna take a drink.
Yeah, we gonna hit it with you. They hit the drink.
Hit it with
you. Hey, Tech, Young Tech, Outkast or UGK?
UGK.
UGK.
Good shit. All right,
yeah.
BB King or Isaac Hayes?
Isaac Hayes.
Isaac Hayes, yeah.
All right, Young Tech, Paul Wall or Lil White?
Paul Wall.
Chat, Lord Infamous.
Oh, my bad. I heard Lil Wayne. You talk about Lil White?
Yeah, Lil White.
Yeah, the trumpet.
Yeah, Lil White. Damn.
Now you got to drink because you confused, bro.
I got a drink.
You done fucked it up. Like,
Lil White.
Go hit the coffee cup, bro.
We sipping whiskey.
All right. So
Chat, Lord Infamous or Coops the nigga?
Drink, cause y'all know them 2 different individuals that nobody on earth. Well, Lil Infamous is like Lord Infamous. Y'all need to check them out too. C to C.
Okay.
Man, that was way before their time. They 2 different creations. Drink.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up.
I already hit that. I killed the cup. I knew we were gonna be drinking.
So Young Tech, this the last one, and then we get back into the chopping it up. Mo 3 or Roddy Ricch?
Mo 3. Rest in peace.
3.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, we can dive into it too hard because normally we can probably get like 12, 16 shots on that thing.
If you ain't doing the right thing, that's how that drink behave by the end of the night, man.
Yeah, boy.
Going off so we talked about the artists, we talked about where you came from, names and stuff like that, Chat. So going into the mother side of things, I'm gonna address you as Mama Chat on some of these questions. So I hope that's all right. You know what I'm saying? So how many children do you have?
I got unfortunately 1. That's why I'm texting now, so y'all excuse me. 1.
Okay. Yo, 1 and only. That's a boy or girl?
I got 1. He's 26 years old.
Okay, he's a young man. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And would you advise him to follow your footsteps and be in the music industry?
Well, I tried it growing up. He got a video on YouTube, Duke and Miss Angel called I Rock Jays. He was young. Okay. He was about like, I don't know, it was probably like 10, 11, something like that. I tried to get him in the music business, but he really wasn't into it then. And now that he's older, he want to get into it, but I don't want him to get into it now because it ain't like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like they gonna hate on him. Soon he get in the industry, they gonna hate on him. Yep. So now these days, no, but back in the days, yeah. I would advise.
Look at these comments, man.
Right up.
What they say?
You said
A Memphis show they ass.
that's where we got it from.
Hey,
You
and
got
I
folks
can
going
milk
crazy with that slob on my cat challenge. That slob on my cat challenge got people shaking that thing like that.
Oh man, y'all know crazy. I need to drink some more tequila and come up with another challenge. That what happened. I had did a show and then I came to the house and the nigga was asleep and I'm bored. I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm come up with something. I go in the bathroom, I had to put on the TikTok trying to figure the shit out. Said forget it. And I just started dancing. And then the crazy part, that was the crazy part. The crazy part was I sent it out.
Right, you know you would
And when I sent it out, it became the 5 on my cat challenge.
Long
and boy,
I hear you, Trap.
They got a jump for Yung Tec. He got some followers out there.
Yung Tec
happening.
It's really authentic and all what he say is truth. He hustle hard every day. Give him a chance to go big.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you.
Yes, sir. Already.
Oh man, so shout out to him.
Yes, sir. It's an everyday thing. Going big is an everyday thing. No sleep, really.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Put in that hard work.
Man, we all don't sleep for real.
Okay, so Ched.
Yes, sir.
Are you the strict parent or the cool parent?
I'm both.
Good question.
Both of them.
It out.
Damn, we should have threw that in Say the Pacific, man.
Yeah, we should have.
Both, yeah, both. You know, because one thing, but then the thing about my son is he's a good young man. You know, he got in some trouble. You know, I fought it, brought him home, and he's one of the type that don't want to disappoint me. So it's like if I get mad and be fussing and all that, he kill me with kindness, then I get to feeling bad. He like, you right, Ma. Yes, man. And I'd be like, you know. So he always been respectful. You know, he get kicked out of school growing up, you know, fighting. You know, he's a typical average, you know, street kid. But when I come up to the schools and they be like, well, yeah, you know, you're fighting. I'm like, was he disrespectful? No, he was very mannerful. He wasn't disrespectful at all. You know, we pulled him, like, yes, ma'am, no, sir. But he was out there fighting. So, you know, he always been respectful. He always been mannerable. So I never really had to, you know, when I found out he was in the gang in elementary, I probably had to rough him up a couple of times then. And then after that, I really never had to, you know, whoop him or put my hands on him or do nothing like that. He just knew by my voice. And I think he liked me better being nice than mean type shit. You know what I'm saying? When you get to saying, I need to keep Mama happy because she cool or this way. But if I make her mad, she turns to her head, get to spinning this shit. Yeah. She gets a different person. So I think he mapped that out because that's what he do. And it's still to this day. It's all for me to fuss out. When I get the fussing at him, and he's like, you right, Mom. Yes, ma'am.
Give us some Mama Ched game. At what age did you start? Did you get tired of using that belt and start using them hands?
But you know, I can say, like I say, he really never got too many women. So I always, when I did give him a whooping, I start out with the belt and I end up snatching him, and you know, because he's a boy. You know, just like I ain't just about talk. And that could have been when he was in elementary. After that, like I said, he really wasn't giving me no problems. The fights in schools and stuff like that, I wasn't whooping them for. I was just putting them on punishment for, because as they got older, don't go outside taking games away and all that stuff mean hurting way worse than a whooping. You know what I'm saying? So
that kill him.
Yeah, that kill him. You can't go outside. People not get. He was the only child, so he always had friends spend night over. No, they can't do type stuff. So that what kind of punishments he got. Yeah. So, but I always talk to him. I always teach to him, and even when he didn't want to hear it, you know. So, and even when he was locked up, he say, "I always think about what you say. Don't never think I was listening," because I always told him, "I'm not gonna never stop talking, because once I get it out, you gonna remember what I said." Right. You know. I always told him, "It's two things I can't keep you from. There's death and jail. Them things that you got to do for yourself. I'm always try to be here, but it's on you that when you get in that jail system, I can't keep you from it, and when it's time for you to go, I can't keep you from it. You know.
True that. True
So
that.
I always taught him. He called himself Chad Junior.
that's
And
that.
he's a junior,
Down peg, huh?
and he's a junior from his dad, but he called himself Chad Junior.
So that's that spiritual and that street game she dropping
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, we want to know what you bumping when you cleaning up. You know how we get down on the weekends. What you bumping?
Oh, shit.
Chadway.
I'm bumping. I thought me some dirt on. I like little dirt.
Dirt. Okay.
Yeah, I thought me some little dirt on. Yeah.
There's always a Memphis and Chicago connection.
I thought me some preacher on.
Everything.
You know.
Mhm.
Thought me some preacher. I like preacher. Let me see what else I thought on. I thought me some old school 90s on.
I was about to say
90s R&B.
what you bumping that's slow now?
That's what I said. I thought me some 90s R&Bs. Y'all just said.
You know, when you smelling pine sol and Clorox from the front door, you know how mama see you outside like, boy, go play, and they
But
cook
see,
grits and stuff. You gotta have.
yeah, I thought me some 90s R&Bs on, but see, still at the same time, the reason why I still be trying to bump my rap music like that, because you got to keep in mind now, I ain't in the motherfucking streets no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you got to keep up with the blick words and the this words. You got to keep up now.
Yeah.
See, I ain't in the streets no more. So, I have to
So you
still,
gotta stay
dip and
informed, huh?
dabble to keep my swag. That be my street time right there. I just listen to a little street music. But then, I bump the 90s R&Bs. I love me some Lenny Williams. I love me some R. Kelly. I don't care what they say.
Yeah.
I love me some R. Kelly. Yeah, that's pretty much what I be bumping. Some Key Sweat.
Best friend with
But
that
I bump me some Key Sweat. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
I can go on and on.
Yeah.
Cause
So
it'll be a mix.
what was your first independent album?
The first independent album that I put out myself,
Yep.
the Hood Homegirl.
Hood Homegirl, okay.
Hood Homegirl.
That's on you did that under your own label?
Yep, I did it on my own label.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we talking about.
Yeah, so now Drama Queen out. They've been out 2 years. That's the latest one.
Okay.
That's under my label. Yep, I got the Project Pat on there. I got my Sister Boo on there. I got Juicy Fruit on there. Fraser Boy. Thing. Let me see. I put my son on there.
Okay.
Some other cats. One thing about me, I don't get caught up with who hot and who not. I always try to figure out who I can make a good song with. People like, you need to do a song with such and such, and then sometimes be like, man, what kind of song would I do with them though? You know what I'm saying? You don't just go off the hype. You got to make sure that it's gonna be that connect. Yeah.
Is that connected to how like you doing a music review platform now? Like what I mean? Your mentality about that?
Well, with the one thing I love to hear new music. I love to hear creations because I remember I used to be growing up writing music, so I just love to hear it. And everybody wanted me to go live. As I said, Chad, we love you to go live. I just go live here and there. Man, you need to go live more. You need to go live more. So I ain't even go live for no goddamn reason. I ain't the one to be going live, boring. You ain't talking about nothing, So once again, I just came up with, man, do some reviews, chat that way.
Right.
Like open mic to the net. And then,
came up with for upcoming artists, basically.
Yeah.
You need some game with the graphics and stuff like that. Just holler at us too.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna bless you for blessing us. Most definitely.
And, hey, anybody that's watching this, man,
I love to do too.
Y'all take this game and take it in. You know what I'm saying? Chat, she doing reviews. Anybody in the Memphis area, I'm talking about worldwide, whatever you're doing, she got a feasible price. You got to invest in yourself if you're an artist out here. You know what I'm saying? You see value in it. Hey, utilize it. If not, just keep pussyfooting it. But I know if I was still at it like I was at it, I do that. $10, you know what I'm saying? Review the song and then buy a person from your caliber.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good that's a good judgment. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know what, people be saying all the time, you should charge more. They got to get it. Ain't about the money.
It's
The
not.
$10 mark a spot because if I don't charge nothing, it'll be flooded. It'll be flooded now still, and it still be people that still send their music. So you know, if you serious, just pay $10. You know what I'm saying? That way, that's how I distinguish who to play.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, I have too many people to play. So I charge the $10 to reserve your spot. That's all you doing. You reserving your spot. That's how I know who to play. You know, we've been doing that 1 year and 9 months now.
See, we didn't even know that. We got some German guys right now ready to jump.
Got a lot of young talent.
Well, they from America. A lot of Americans, but both.
We coming every Monday, 9, 10 o'clock.
And what page is this on, Chad? Is it on your page on Facebook?
I go on my IG and I go on Facebook. My IG is LACHAT_IG. And my Facebook is Lil Chat Yeno, LACHATYEENO. Now you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is The Real Lil Chat, because we might take it to YouTube next year.
Okay.
So
is it an email or something that they need to send their music in?
Yeah, you can email at 5 for show. That's FIE, the letter 4, show, SHO without the W, at gmail.com. Because that means you got that 5 for show.
5 for show, okay. And that's the hashtag basically when they sing they shit, that what you be kicking, like, okay, 5 for show or not. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Now, chat way or that way. If it's chat way, if it's good, you get the chat way.
If
it's
not,
bad, you get the that way. We have some that way now. And if you get the that way, you know, don't be mad. You just probably want that song on that day. You just got to come back with another one.
Yeah, dust yourself off and try again, right?
And my co-host be my homie Serta Mac, co-host Serta Mac. Shout out him. You know, we linked up with Yung Tec 187 to come out with the mixtapes that we do for them. Because these people be major, they really be bumping, they be hard. You know, so I was like, they need to be heard a little further. We do the Mondays for fun, but I try to do the mixtapes to really get them heard. And my guy Yung Tec 187 Trappin Overseas, but we hooking them just up.
Shout out to Yung Tec 187 right here, the man right here in the red.
Shout out.
Straight up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Chet, is there any like merch or anything that you have for the
Chatway?
The Chatway merch? You have any?
Yeah, I got Lil Chat merch. The merch site is www.lilchat, that's LACHAT merch, MERCH.com.
Okay.
You get all type of t-shirts, you know, we got the mask, we got the mug. Just go on there, some neat stuff. Hoodies, it's hoodie season right now.
Hey, say that one more time for me. I'm gonna type it in the comment.
I'm gonna give me one too.
I got you.
Lil Chat,
It's
cool. You know, I'd be on
LACHATMERCH.com.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So
that I left out Mercy Spoke too. That's why I got the album Mercy Spoke too out. Look, I got so many albums I left out. Yeah. I got Mercy Spoke
the Chatway that way. So if an artist wanted to inquire about a feature with Lil Chat, would they go about doing it the same way, sending out the email, or do they need to contact management? Or
well, my email is Lil Chat Bookings. That's LACHATBOOKINGS@gmail.com. And if y'all serious about y'all business, hit me up. I'm not gonna sugarcoat like it's no manager. I am the manager. So if y'all for real, we'll make it happen. You know, no middleman. If y'all get a middleman, y'all respect the game. You gotta break the middleman out. You know, but if you come straight through me, it is what it is. You know, it's me. Come lilchatbookings@gmail.com. My Twitter is @TheRealChat, DAREALLACHAT. That's me on there. And I run all my sites.
Yeah, man.
Already.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you see yourself doing any music with the upcoming artists the upcoming artists in the town right now in Memphis?
Man. Yeah, of course. That's
Who,
what I
who,
said.
who
Really,
would
you
you,
know, the sky's the limit. The
right?
sky's the limit.
So
Yeah.
who would you
The
like
new
to work with?
Memphis on fire right now. We've been on fire.
Been on fire since
They
the
gave
late '80s.
Smoke just to clear. The smoke just to clear. That's all.
Yep.
Paul
That's
told
big
y'all
thing.
when the smoke clear back in the days.
Yep.
straight up. So can we expect as fans? Go
So,
ahead, Lee.
I just because it's one question that we left out that I feel like I need to ask chat.
Yeah,
So
we only got one more for you, chat. We
we had this argument, right? Well, it wasn't really an argument. It was really we was just talking about it. And so we wanted to know, do you feel like crunk music came from book music in Memphis, or was it something different?
Crunk music and buck music. So you saying buck music is Memphis?
Book music is Memphis. Crunk music is that shit that Lil Jon came up with way after the fact.
It's two different things. It's two different things. You know, the crunk music is like the yelling, the hollering, and the buck music is like the gangster, the rowdy, the you know what I'm saying? Like the crunk music gonna make you jump, you know, have a ball, but that buck music gonna make you lock them in the trunk. Don't gonna make you go for a move or something. They gotta put because I ain't gonna lie. I put something on real quick and help me up. Y'all ready to go?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the buck music gonna amp you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's two different things.
Okay.
Hey, keeping it honest though, with the verses, like you said, it was a big vibe, and I think it was a great thing to happen for history. You know what I'm saying? For two groups like that actually come together. Especially, I love like everything they did for Memphis that night. Like all of the guest artists they brought out, Tila to Duke Deuce. Like they just, I just liked it how they looked. You know what I'm saying? So, seeing them versus Bone and then that little situation happening like that. Do you feel like, me personally, I feel like that 3-6 should have went against like a different group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like
that was no competition.
They similar, like they similar as groups, but I think it was just because of the way that they, you know, they pattern, they flow. I don't think they stood with them for as like the type of style that 360. I think 3-6 should have went with like
they could have went against Ball and G, nigga. I swear.
Yep. Or now the Lil Jon and Eastside Boys or Conflict. They could have went with Usha Conflict, you know what I'm saying? But it was still a good thing.
No.
You know, they come back from back in the days. Y'all remember back in the days that Memphis, we the ones who got to have the tongue twisting the flow and all that. And so Bone Thugs Harmony, they came on after us, but they was more known. You know, and so that's when Paul and them started dissing Bone Thugs Harmony. And even though Bone Thugs Harmony was bigger, they knew about it, so they was slick dissing, but the world might didn't know. You see what I'm saying? The world didn't know, but 3-6 knew that it was the rival going on. So that's really where it come from some little underground beef that really got handled, but you know, that's where it came from.
Right.
Y'all remember Skinny Pimp did his little Bone did, and I hate Bone. Thuggish Rugged Busters. Y'all remember he
killed them.
So Memphis folks, Memphis folks always felt like that they stole our flows. That they stole our little flow.
Man, speaking of that, a lot of shit I feel like was kind of like underhand from Memphis. Like Memphis, man, we grew up down there, so Memphis had lots of artists like way back in the day, like groups and shit. You know, when y'all was coming to skate rings in West Memphis, Arkansas, performing with DJ Spanish Fly and all them motherfuckers was involved, Lil Jen and all of them. I feel like Memphis could have been like what Atlanta is right now.
Yeah,
and it ain't no hard type of feeling or nothing, but I feel like Atlanta kind of ran with that Memphis. I don't know how to put it, but they ran with like
Memphis influence.
Yeah,
the energy. They ran with Memphis energy.
Yeah, they did.
That's why I specifically said Crunk versus Buck because our thing has always been get bug, Get
Yeah.
booked.
But
They,
Yeah.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
get boy.
they couldn't say get booked there. You got to say something different. So you
Yeah,
say,
yeah, you gotta say
oh,
something about it.
so
Get
you
cooked,
say,
motherfucker,
in
get
'Cause
cooked.
we were
Pennsylvania,
big on
same
biting
thing.
back then.
Except
Yeah. Yeah.
Big
Now
on
that's
biting and not sounding alike.
called Atlanta, because in Memphis, what we mean by get booked is something totally different.
yeah.
Straight.
That's true too. We had to get bug. We had the Trigger Man. We had some stuff that was, but still, all that shit was still gangster.
Yeah,
Trigger
Yeah,
Man,
Yeah.
yeah,
you know, Trigger Man still rattle, tattle, tattle, tattle,
yeah.
tattle, tattle.
They don't want to put that on
Still
BET,
taking to the
MTV,
front
Crib.
for me and Bug Todd. It still was gangster book. You know,
Yeah, they weren't gonna put us on none of
still
these BET and MTV. No, I know it.
hell no.
I'm like, man, I'm good with it being underground.
Hey,
yeah.
I just wanna for my city, I wanna put some hardworking artists out there, you know what I'm saying? Because of you having your review thing. A lot of them on their grind over there in West Memphis, man, some young guys. And just to speak on a couple of them, like it's one named Honcho Bizzle. He go hard. I don't know if you ever heard of him yet, but he making buzz down there. They got another guy by the name of Muddy Roo. I just looked him up. He was on the Animal Giant, and he going hard. And then YBT Fat Boy, he going hard out of West Memphis, Arkansas. You know what I'm saying?
They can
So
tap in for the 10 and
yeah,
don't get hurt.
Yes,
but
sir. Yes, sir.
they moving
Tap
and they
in
Yeah,
for the
you gotta
10.
come on tap in because you know I can't take we be on there like 2 hours, so I can't take no more than 30 songs.
yeah.
Because it's one song per artist.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
And the
I'm
next one is already on the way. We dropped the next one on December
Yeah,
7th.
December the 7th.
What you
okay.
got?
Step right
So
3.
y'all doing
Oh,
y'all doing
3.
independent artists on one tape? Is that what
Yeah,
you?
okay, we got chat way to take one out. And
Okay.
it's full of the artists, the ones that be it's like something flying around.
So basically, with the reviews you doing, the good people that's getting good reviews, y'all are placing them on that tape.
Well, basically, you know, they get good reviews and they be consistent. You see what
Okay.
I'm saying? You got to
Yeah.
be consistent because we seeing that you bout it. This is what you want to do.
Okay.
You ain't just come one week and then didn't come back. You been on here. I got some people I've been doing this a year and 9 months. I got some people that been on there every Monday since we started. Basically. And then they be on there the whole time to review other people and all that. So, and I call that Chatway family. You
Yeah.
know, so the Chatway one is full of a lot of them. Chatway 2, we just dropped October the 7th. It's full of a lot of them. And then Chatway 3, me and Yung Tec got coming out December the 7th. Gonna be full of a lot of them as well. And they
Okay.
be on all the mixtape sites. Tech can tell them about that because he the one who put it out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Go on tap into that
On
Tech
tap in, Tech.
with the
Yeah,
overseas trapping in the chat way.
yeah. So like Chad said already, we had too much songs on the volume 2. That's why we split it already to volume
Mm-hmm.
3. Like we already got like I think 10 songs. And yeah, we still got some slots free.
Hey, Tech, I bet you sound hard as a motherfucker hosting them tapes too, now, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I gotta go on that
Hey,
live. On that live.
that boy said he the German DJ Khaled. I heard him
Yes,
popping.
Yeah,
sir.
sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what people call me in the States. That's why I told that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, so before we get up out of here, Chet, with you showing us so much love today and stopping by and fucking with us like this, man, I wanna give an invitation to you or to anybody that may be connected to you that you know need or want to come by. We do a feed the community thing in West Memphis, Arkansas. Um, every November the 23rd. My grandmother started this foundation thing, and she's no longer with us. This is gonna be the first year that she's not with us because she passed like last December. So it's the event to where like the mayor come. They got like free food. We feed into the food gone. They get all type of like new stuff for the wintertime for kids and stuff like that. So even if you can't make it and you know somebody that probably can utilize these type of things, send them across the bridge. Uh, we'll get the address, the flyers and stuff are already out. So I tag it to your page or put it in your inbox
Right.
or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
Cause it's a you know, I know how Memphis is. It's a lot, you know, it's a lot of people that's doing a lot, but ain't a lot of people coming back to help. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
there's some things that we got going on down there, and it's a good event to attend. Man, like I said, good food, the goodest shit you gonna eat, and then just all type of scarves, hats, and everything brand new. It's stuff that we'll put on our back. It ain't nothing like no used, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, just remind me, and then I'll let you know.
I'm actually gonna be in town. I'm actually gonna be down there around that time. I'll be down there like the 22nd. So I definitely shoot you the flyer and stuff like that. That way, even if you can't come or can't make it, you can send somebody else that can use it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, man, I mean, you kicked it with us. You kicked shit with us. You had
Yeah.
fun with us. You know what I'm saying? You played the drinking game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I got a whole situation going on, but I've been being cool.
Hey, yeah, we
And
appreciate it. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
she
being
also
I
freestyled a
thank y'all for
badass
having
Oh
me.
yeah, and she freestyle. Hey, we can't forget
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Freestyle
wow,
song.
man.
We
You gotta hit the
Lil
horn on
Chat-
that, bro.
We got Lil Chat
I
first
got
ever freestyle on the H.O.G podcast, man.
Ain't
It
it,
don't
man?
get no
I
better
bounce
than
that
man.
shit out and put a beat behind it, like for real, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, man. Another successful episode of the H.O.G podcast. We had it the chat way on here, man. Y'all make sure y'all go and follow her page. Go and tap in if you're an artist with her reviews, man, and get yourself to that next level. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Invest in yourself, man. Listen, we'll catch y'all again.
PPP.
Oh yeah, we got a
Oh, yeah,
PPP.
do that.
We got a PPP. So we go in the way we came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey man, we had an exclusive interview today, man. Listen,
Yes, sir.
gotta stay prayed up.
Got to stay papered up.
And you gotta stay pulled up.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Appreciate
Yes,
y'all, man.
sir.
Much love, much love.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Right.
That way or that way.
Hey,
Yes.
hey,
Chat way or that way.
That way or
I'm
that
gonna
way.
in with you too, chat. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
So I'll be on there this Monday and check you
Memphis
out.
to Germany. Memphis
Okay,
to
for
Germany.
sure.
All right. Much
All right.
love.
tomorrow the birthday turn up for me. Tech, pull up, man. You hear me?
I got you.
Pull up.
All
All
right.
right.
Peace out.
Tomorrow or what?
Yeah, tomorrow. Club Black Diamond Big Bird. Grand opening. Birthday
I
celebration.
bet.
All you can drink. All you can drink. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I need a room over there.
It's
Mhm.
literally across the street, the rooms.
All right.
Oh, this is up,
Yeah.
man.
All right.
Appreciate you for tapping in, Young Tec, man. Have a
Thank
good night, bro.
you, man.
Thanks for having me, man. It was a
Oh,
pleasure,
appreciate-
man.
We're gonna get you on here again. You have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Anytime.
Hey,
Just hit me up,
anything you
man.
want to drop on us, Tech? Anything you want to drop,
That's dope.
say? Let
Anything?
everybody know where to go to check you
I
out.
really appreciate it. You guys had me, so it was a pleasure to have me, man. It was an awesome show.
Yeah.
All right, my man.
Catch
Hey,
up.
we'll catch your next mixtape you
Yeah,
drop.
they coming over
Oh,
here
yeah.
next year. They coming over here next year, Tech. We're gonna be looking for the studio to drop some heat in.
You know where I'm at, bro.
Yeah, already.
All right, man. We tied in.
All right.
We'll see you later, bro. We out of there.
All right, say no more.
The things I've been through wasn't great.